Howdy ho everybody and welcome back to another World of Warships Friday edition this time, but also it's kind of Hurricane edition. Zero idea if the current Hurricane Irene, I think that's how you say it, is going to actually hit. It's been literally sitting here and looking like it's not going to hit anywhere on the East Coast, but it could hit like Canada or such. It's definitely going to affect the East Coast entirely with a whole bunch of like rain from where the bands are hitting. It did hit Cat 5 apparently and went back down to Cat 4 and is probably currently, as I'm recording this, at Cat 4. But I'm just putting this out just in case if one of those rain bands gets too close to Florida and it somehow miraculously takes out my power. Fucking slam and knock on wood there, just so I don't, jinx myself. But, hey, it is what it is. If it happens, I'll probably just end up doing a bunch of cleaning around the house while I have no either power or no internet, if that is the case. So, it's what it is. Got a few things for you guys. First of all, I'm recording this on Monday, directly like an hour, not even an hour after the main upload. I did figure out what was the second wave of ops regrindable. It is the, like, little common booster crates, which I might actually do, because it's only 10. It means if I get, like, 3 good games in a row, I'll probably end up hitting at least 12 to 13 stars, which ain't bad. Zero idea what the third op is still, mostly because of the fact it's not out yet, and I did not play PTS, though give or take if that one's good. Hopefully it is. I wouldn't like a repeat of the first week, especially with, hopefully the rental's not a bad ship. I'm not saying that Cleveland is a bad ship, it's just not a good ship to give new players, because, by the way, you will get that ship if you're at any level, even if you literally just started the game and only have one match. To say that is stupid is a fucking understatement, and I'm still genuinely pissed about the whole rental ship. I feel like you shouldn't be giving out a rental ship. But I also feel like that is a elitist way to put it, because there's a decent amount of people that haven't ground up the tier 8, especially for America. Just because of the fact some of those lines are either just divisive or unliked by newer players. Mostly because of the fact they get used to the Omaha and the whole torps, and then suddenly both of their, like, cruiser lines don't have torps, and they're just, like, very confused. Same thing with, like, a few other lines that just change up literally midway through the line, which kind of feels weird, kind of doesn't. Like, I know the Dutch cruisers, for, like, a decent amount of them, do that, mostly because of the fact that they decided to add the lighter line of cruisers. So if you go from having decent cruiser armor to no cruiser armor, then, like, you're going to be a little bit divisive there. I just don't like the Utrecht line. Like, it's a good line in tournaments. Still don't like that they're basically aircraft carriers, but it's just not a fun line to do, because you have a lot of overmatch problems, and obviously that's not going to be fun for people running into gigantic battleships and getting overmatched from any fucking angle possible. Which, hey, is what it is. But, definitely gonna get GQ Johnny. Definitely playing enough matches still. Definitely didn't not play enough matches to get 3 of the tokens so far, which sounds bad, but with how many days you can not play the game for 5 matches and still get the Johnny, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I'm just more irritated that I can't get on yesterday, but also I was, editing doing a whole bunch of other stuff that actually mattered instead of just playing World of Warships for 5 matches a day, which sounds like a lot, but that is still like an hour worth of playing if you get like really quick matches. And also depends on what game mode, but still. A few other things we do have here. I'm still getting a whole bunch of editing done for Hearts of Azeroth. A few of them have been a little bit hard to edit because of just kind of how much footage we have. But it is what it is. There's still going to be an extra one on the Wednesday of October 1st, aka October 1st. October 1st. And April Fools. Really just got April and October mixed up. Speaking of October, I really hope Wargaming, please, do it. Give us the Halloween event. I know you won't because you haven't announced it, and they probably won't announce it because they've been lacking on the Halloween event. So the only way to get any of my cool things will just be buying Halloween crates, which, whatever, is what it is. I might try to get some of the Halloween skin stuff. Mostly because of the fact they're pretty good looking, and a few of them aren't buyable anymore with the whole content update. But, hey, it is what it is. Maybe like that St. Louis skin for the Tier 3 St. Louis. Or whatever it's called. I do not remember what it's called for the life of me right now, because I'm still running on decently low sleep. I haven't got a lot of energy. And the whiplash between getting 2 hours of sleep and then 10 is a little bit annoying, but hey. It is what it is, and I'm still doing quite a bit. But, other than that, there's not too much to talk about. The only other thing I could probably bring up here is the fact that, if anybody wants to suggest whatever, like, research bureau ship that I get, I have one confirmed one, and then one just F it, we ball ship. If anybody wants to suggest that, or the 2 steel ships that we're getting this year, I would definitely like to hear those suggestions. Unless they're shit. Looking at you, Plymouth. No. just genuinely do not like Plymouth. And I'll grab it eventually. It's just, it does not look like a fun ship. It looks like a bad ship. I've seen people do good in it. It just does not look like a fun playstyle ship to me. Having only AP with those little-ass guns just does not look like a fun time. But, I know I'm getting Van Spec just to get it over with. And then, zero idea on the research. Probably just going to go grab Ohio, finally. But if anybody actually has a better suggestion, I will 100% take that. Like, for example, a couple of other ones in here that I don't own. I want to get either Irresistible or Ohio, which would be my 2 picks for battleships. Not Slava, because I just don't feel like getting Slava. Hull is probably the only DD that I want in there that I don't already have, which technically is the only DD in there that I don't have. Van Spec's already getting got. Honestly, might go get either Sevastopol or Gibraltar if I really feel like getting something out of there when it comes to, like, cruisers, which is not super bad. Oh, I forgot the Silica existed. Yeah, that's the other battleship that I would be like, no, I could probably go grab that. It's definitely a fun ship. Might just have to bite the bullet and get the French Hildenbrand so it can stop telling me that it's a new ship and get it out of my life permanently. Which is what it is. Definitely wouldn't mind trying to play it. Okay, it was proposed. I was about to say, there's no way they made that shit. Guarantee you they didn't make that piece of shit. Also has skip bombers, which I don't feel like that's a good idea, but hey, whatever. It's like, oh, yeah. So to mention it, there'll be probably a video later mentioning it, aka when it happened, but they did the Twilight offerings, and naturally I had Vanguard pop up, so that was a nice waste of $5. So calling Vanguard a waste of $5 is just statistically and categorically wrong, because Vanguard for $5 is kind of genuinely hot. And as of recording, we do have 5 super containers that I'm still going to be kind of saving up here and there. The plan would be to grab all the super containers from next patch, grab all the super containers I can get from this patch, which will be 2 more, just from probably my daily rewards, and then like a few here and there, mostly because of the fact they give you a decent amount of super containers for doing try your luck only. Mind you, it had to be lucky to do that, but it's definitely one of those things that I'll just say, screw it, why not?
Problem solved, sir. Smoke generator started.
Especially as I already know I'm going to... Fuck. Not what I was saying, by the way. YouTube, do not take that out of context. I just, on accident, opened a super container and I got... and I got research points. Well, I just got extra research points. Meaning that's one less ship I need to go get that. I already had enough for 2 different ships. The Van Svek and then whatever I felt like for the 62K. So I just have an extra little bit of research points for when I want to go regrind like 12 lines again. Which is what it is. Probably need to end up actually getting most of my DDs regrown just so I can actually, you know, not have a massive mess for when the next patch comes out and I need to go get like 10 more of my tier 10s back. Probably need to do that right now that I think about it. But it is what it is. We're gonna be having a lot of GTA stuff popping up here and there. Sorry about that. If you don't like GTA, it's just, I've been playing so much of it and having so many dumb clips that it'll just eventually leak over into YouTube-wise. Just because of the fact, doing a crap ton of GTA, getting a crap ton of clips, like, it's going to happen. Sadly. Even though, most of them genuinely have been funny, really, really funny clips. To be fair. But also, most of them are just, like, stupidly silly for no reason. So it is what it is. It's definitely one of those cases where it's just, like, a lot of it is just stupidity happening. And stuff like that. Especially when I have an Invisicop ram me off the fucking freeway and then give me the cops, even though the cop car had no cop in it. Which, whatever, is what it is. A little bit annoying, a little bit stupid, but that is what GTA is in 2025, so it is what it is. I am gonna cut this out here. You might actually see, I think he dies in like 2.5 seconds, or he's already dead. But we had War Hamster in here, and he only noticed me at like the end of the game. And I know he doesn't watch YouTube, so I can't say hi to him, but I'm gonna say hi to him anyway, because it's funny. But I do appreciate everybody stopping by and chilling out, obviously. If you get to this part of the video, I respect you. But I do need to go, because food shopping is calling my name. And we are out of things like bread, and I like making sandwiches, so I need to get some bread. I'll see you all later. Bye.
that, sir.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Enemy destroyer foundered.
The ship is on fire. Smoke screen set. Problem solved, sir.
Enemy destroyer blown up.